Hey guys, I'm Lauren Compton. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be going from Saddie mode to Baddie mode because I'm kind of sad. And I figure if I'm sad, I can at least look good. And usually when I look good, I feel better. So that's what we're doing today. It's an act of self-care. So that's what's going on. Funny thing, I literally already filmed this, but for some reason my camera just decided to stop recording, and so yeah, we're gonna have to re-record it. I literally got so mad for like an hour. If you follow my spam account, which is, I'll just put the username like over here, you probably saw that. I got really mad. Anyways, but it's okay. I chilled, and then I realized getting upset was not gonna do anything to get the video done and like film. So yeah. So I already I didn't want to redo my eyebrows because I kind of like the way my brows actually look now, and so I didn't want to just like completely take them off and like start over. But yeah, so I'm just gonna leave my brows on, and then I have like the base for my eyeshadow, which was just concealer. And I can show you what products I used before getting into it. I used my NYX Micro Brow in Chocolate, and then for the base of my eyelids I used my Fit Me Concealer from Maybelline in shade 10, and then I set it with my Milk makeup powder. So yeah, this is going to be a longer video because I'm going to be teaching you how to catfish the entire Instagram community. So it might take a minute. It's going to be more of a tutorial this time, which it usually isn't, just because that's not usually what I do, but it's what we're doing today. So yeah, I'm just going to start off by using my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel Moisturizer, just because if you want to be a baddie, you gotta be moisturized. So yeah, life updates, I guess. I'm probably going to be transferring schools because I literally hate my school. And nothing like happened to make me like feel that way. Like nothing in particular made me like, oh, like I have to leave now. Like, oh, that. I just was like, I'm literally so tired of all the negative energy that goes into that building. And I just don't. I'm just tired of it. So like I'm leaving. And so yeah, by January I might be out of there. We'll see. But yeah, I personally just don't feel like the best version of myself whenever my skin is flaking off. So I'm just doing what makes me feel like a bad bitch. So yeah, right now I'm just priming, and I'm using my e.l.f. poreless primer, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on my entire face. If I keep looking over here, like right where I'm looking right now, it's because my mirror is right there, and you know, I can't really, I mean I could, but I don't really want to do makeup not even looking at the mirror. So yeah. Okay, so I just am rubbing this in with my hands. Personally, I feel like whenever my skin looks smooth, I feel most confident. And that's what being a baddie is really about. It's about being confident. So, you know, yeah. Whenever I feel like my skin looks smooth, I feel more confident. And so that's why I'm using like a pore filling primer, I guess, like to make my pores look like smooth and everything looks smooth. My pores are already kind of pretty much for the most part smooth, but we're gonna just do this anyways. So yeah, so next I'm gonna be grabbing this Anastasia foundation, and I'm using the shade 130N. So we're just gonna be doing that now. So I just take like 2.5 pumps on the back of my hand, and yeah. Okay, I don't know. I just feel like I really like the Anastasia foundation because I feel like it has a really good coverage and it blends really well, and like just everything is so good about it, and I love it. But yeah, so I'm just gonna be putting this on. If you feel the best like without foundation, because I know girls who like just don't like wearing foundation, if that's what makes you feel like the best version of yourself, then do that, because I want to be a bad bitch, and I'm sure you all want to be bad bitches too. So just kind of, it's all about doing whatever makes you feel best, and so that's just what I'm doing today. I'm doing what makes me feel best. And what makes me feel best is having skin that looks smooth and evenly toned and whatever. And some girls don't like the way foundation looks, or boys, or non-binary people, whatever you are, whoever you are. If you don't like the way foundation looks, then don't wear it. It's okay. But if you do like the way foundation looks, wear it. Wear the hoe. It's all okay either way. So yeah, I'm just blending this in with a beauty blender because I feel like whenever I use a beauty blender, it's a lot more blended out. And typically after I use foundation, I go in with concealer and a brush for that, just because I feel like acne and textural things, it's a lot easier to use a brush for that. And so yeah, but for right now when I'm doing the first base, I like to use a blender just because it's smooth. Also, I hate having dark hair because foundation like shows up here and that's kind of annoying. Anyways, we blended down our neck because you're not a baddie if you're like two different shades, okay? So I have to be on my baddie mode, so I blended down my neck. Anyways, so now that I have on my concealer, I'm just gonna go ahead and take the same concealer that not my concealer, I have on my foundation. I'm gonna be taking this concealer now that I used earlier, the Fit Me one, and I'm just gonna like go like this. Sometimes like I look what the people at my nail salon do whenever like the nail polish is like not coming out. They like go like this. For some reason that actually works with like makeup products too, so I do that when my concealer's running low. Yeah. So I did that. I kind of need more concealer, but yeah, I just kind of put this over whatever is red or like still peeking through foundation, just because I don't like any redness to show, and that's just me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out. Stuff like under my nose, like I'll blend with a blender and all, but like everything else I like to, okay, like this is the only thing I'm gonna blend out with like a beauty blender, just because like that's not because of like breaking out or anything like that or any textural things. It's just like my nose can get red right there. So yeah, now I'm gonna be taking this little e.l.f. concealer brush and I'm gonna be blending out the other places that I put concealer. And yeah, so now I'm just gonna set my face and I'm gonna use my Milk Makeup translucent setting powder. I personally do not like to set that much just because I feel like, I don't know, for some reason matte makeup looks kind of cakey to me if it's too matte. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. So I'm gonna be taking this little Morphe brush and I'm just gonna be tapping off some excess and I'm putting it on my forehead. The only thing I don't necessarily like about this powder is like, for some reason whenever I use it, like my foundation gets darker. I don't know what that is, but yeah, I don't know, it's weird. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bronze my face. I'm using this bronzer, the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and then this Morphe brush. It's just kind of like an angled fat brush. It's really dense. Anyways, so bronzing for everyone is supposed to be different. So like, for example, like if you feel like your forehead is like taller or something, you should bronze like up here. And like personally for me, I feel like my forehead's too wide, so I bronze like out here, because wherever you're putting the bronzer, it's gonna like, it's like a shadow, it's gonna narrow your face in. And so like, see, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense at all. I don't know how else to like word that, so if that made sense, I'm glad it did. But yeah. But to catfish everyone, you need to look your best. Maybe not even your best. Maybe your absolute best is too good for this world. Maybe just your definition of average is like so good to someone else. Either way, I like to look my best whenever I'm catfishing the entire Instagram population, because I literally don't be looking the same ever. So yeah, I put like bronzer on my cheekbones just because I personally feel like I have very chubby cheeks. which is really freaking annoying. But yeah, I typically don't do like bronzer and contour because that's just a lot to me. But if we're catfishing out here, we should do both because we are trying to look like a whole new person. So catfishing time equals contour time plus bronzer time. So we wildin'. But I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and I'm using my like palette's literally busted, but it's fine. I'm using the bottom middle shade right here and this little random brush, and I'm just taking like a little bit of it, tapping some off, and I'm just gonna be putting that in my cheekbones just because I like the look of very sunken in cheekbones. Reminds me of like Angelina Jolie from Maleficent. So that's what we try to do out here, ladies. We try to be Maleficent. But right now we going into a vital step, and that's nose contouring, and that's the most important step of like catfishing literally ever. So I literally got this palette in like 2016, so like don't hate on me for it. But I got this little Nikki tutorial. Hold on. There's like the chocolate soleil like thing from Too Faced in here, and I will be using that to contour my nose today just because it's a lot more intense, which is what I want because I don't want to look like me today. So I just take like 2 lines of it, and I just go like right here on the side, and I literally hold it at the end right here, and I just kind of go like this. My face is so itchy right now for some reason. I don't even know why. Anyways. And I also like to squeeze my brush so that it's as thin as possible. And I'm just going to go on the same... I'm going to do the same thing just on the other side. The most important part is doing the tip of your nose. So I like to go on the bottom right here. And then I like to flatten the brush again and then like go make a line like this so it's like it looks like a button nose. And yeah, I already kind of have a button nose, I think. If I don't, then like it's fine, don't come for me, I don't care. But yeah, it just emphasizes it for me, I feel like. But it's really easy to like make it look like you have a button nose even if you don't, if that's the kind of nose you want. But if you don't, and you don't want a button nose, you don't have to do the line or anything like this. So for baking, I'm going to take this setting powder. It's the Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder, and I just like, I feel like it just kind of stays on better in terms of like, I don't know, baking. But yeah, I'm going to take this Sigma E30, and I'm just going to take some powder, and I'm going to be putting this down like the bridge of my nose and on the tip of it. So I'm just going to be taking some right here and then down the tip. So then after I do that, because like this isn't like just like, oh, everyday makeup, this is like I'm trying to literally not even look like me. And so I will bake right here too, as well as I'm going to go back in with my contour brush, and I'm going to go, and this time I'm not going to wipe any off on the back of my hand, I'm just going to go directly on the sides and put it on there like so. And then right now I'm going to be taking the same brush I've been using for baking and just put it down the sides over here. Okay, so that's how it looks now that I've put on all my baking powder for this. And so while this is setting here, I'm gonna get a different sponge, like a dry sponge. So I'm gonna get this Morphe sponge that I use typically for baking and dip it into the powder and just kind of go underneath right here, just so that it doesn't crease, because my under eyes crease really easily and really badly. So that's just what we're doing. This is so weird. I'm literally going to work after this, and like I've never came like to work with a full face of makeup on, and so that'll be fun. Yeehaw, can't wait. Probably won't even recognize me. It's okay great. We're gonna go into some eyeshadow now. I will be doing like blush and highlight like later, just not right now. But while we're waiting, we gonna play the hairstyles version. I'm on 1%. Okay, we're good. I got a charger. Everything's fine. But we're gonna be playing Just a Little Bit of Your Heart, the hairstyles version though, while we doing this eyeshadow, because guess what? It's not copyrighted, so no one can stop me. My eyes are already like primed, and I already told you that. So next, I'm gonna be using this X's and O's palette from ColourPop. My big girl Marixa got me this, so thank you, Marixa. I'm gonna be taking the shade Fortunate. It's right here, and I'm reusing that and putting that in my crease with an M503. Okay, I'm using the same color and just doing it on the other side. So now I feel like, okay, I know I said I felt like I was too high earlier, but now I feel like I'm too low. So we're just gonna like go up a little bit. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna keep blending. I like to blend in circular motions like so, just because I feel like that gives me the best results. So next I'm gonna be taking the shade, why is the shade called Stay Golden if it's literally like a mauve? Confused. I'm gonna be taking Stay Golden right here, and I'm just gonna be doing the same thing. I just kind of go a little bit lower each time, and like when I'm putting on crease colors. So yeah, this is because I feel like the lower you go, like it's kind of like a gradient effect, like it goes from light to dark, and that's just how I do my eyeshadow. I think that like pink nudes are kind of like good for everyone, so if you're trying catfish, actually use pink nudes, because I feel like this like shade of eyeshadow just kind of looks good on everyone. So okay, so now I'm going to be taking this Morphe E17, and I'm going to go into Realness and Reckless. It's both these two ones, and I'm going to mix that and like put it on my outer V, because I feel like whenever you put stuff on your outer V, like right here, in case you didn't know what that was, it makes your eyes look a little rounder in my opinion. And I don't know, that just looks good to me. Wait, listen to this part. This is the part that's on TikTok. Ready? Lana Del Rey is so good, and I love her. Now I know that like eyeshadow is like supposed to be blended out, but personally I just feel like whenever the outer V part is a little more harsh, I just think it looks better. So yeah, I'm gonna be putting it right there, and just yeah, it's about like putting it like where it needs to go and then blending the perimeter, but not putting like blending the center of it. So like you kind of just like put it down like that, and you blend. Is this the right brush? I don't know. Then you blend like the outer parts like this, like barely, and then a little bit on the top, like all on the outer parts, just because like that's where it needs to look blended. But if you make sure not to blend like where you set it down like originally where you want it to be, then that looks more pigmented. So that's just what I'd be doing. So I'm gonna be taking the shade Rookie right here. It's like a goldenish bronze, but it's like gives off a holographic like purpley pink iridescent. I don't know if it's focused on my finger, but like yeah, you can kind of see it. Okay, cool. So now I'm just taking that and putting it on my lid like this. So now this is done, I'm gonna go ahead and put on some lashes. So really quickly, I'm gonna do that off camera because that's a little more difficult to do on camera. So hold on. But I'm gonna be using my Dodo lashes in D327. These are absolutely like my favorite lashes literally ever. They just always look really good. Hold on, I'm skipping this song. I hate it. We listened to Irresistible by One Direction. Anyways, use code Lauren Compton for a percentage off. But yeah, so I'm gonna take like this lash and I'm just gonna hold it up to like here. I'm just gonna figure out how much I need to cut off. I'm gonna cut off like this much. And okay, that's an important thing. Do not ever cut your lashes from the inner corner. That is just not what you're supposed to do. I don't know what like it is behind it. You're just not supposed to cut it from the inner corner. And I used to, and like my lashes like would not ever stay down. So yeah, I don't know if any of you do that. You're not supposed to, so don't do that. I know a lot of people wait for the glue to get kind of tacky before they put it on, but I don't like to like let it get tacky. I like it to be liquidy while I'm trying to put it on. Just because I find that like if it's still liquidy, I can kind of shift it around a little more. So yeah. I'm just gonna put it on there like that and then adjust as needed. I'm gonna be wiping off the bake really quick. So yeah. And also because I feel like I'm kind of giving out a bad message right now that you need to change your appearance to like be a baddie, and that's not true. You don't. However you look already, you're already like a great, wonderful version of yourself. And sometimes like changing yourself, it's not about like the whole concept of changing yourself. It's about the mindset you get afterwards. So I just wanted to put that out there really quick. I'm not like doing all this because I feel like changing myself like fixes my mental state. Like that's not true. It's just like the feeling you get after, because like, you know, I mean obviously like I'm not done with my makeup yet, but like obviously I feel a lot better than I did like when I was sad. And like, hold on, there's literally foundation on my lips, so hold on. So just so you know, yeah, that's what I meant. The mindset you get after is just a lot better. I was so sad yesterday. I said this in the last intro, but as I told you, my camera literally died, so I had to re-record everything. But like, I was so sad, and I literally was on the verge of like having a breakdown on camera, and so that's why like I stopped recording last night and started recording again today. So you don't need to change yourself to be like the best version of yourself. Like, however, it's more so about doing like whatever makes you feel like the best version of yourself, whether that be hanging out with like a certain group of friends, or whether that's cleaning your room, or wearing a good outfit that makes you feel confident, or doing your makeup. Whatever makes you feel like, or listening to a certain kind of music, like whatever makes you feel like the best version of yourself, like that's what this is about. So it's about empowering you to like do what makes you feel like the best version of yourself. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking my To The 10 blush from ColourPop. It's just this like pink, because you know we are blushing baddies in this house, so that's what's going on. I'm gonna be taking this little Wet n Wild brush, and yeah, I'm just gonna be putting some of that on. I don't want a lot of blush today, so yeah. I typically put some on my nose because I don't know, I just think it looks cute. I'm gonna be using like 3 highlighters today, so yeah. I'm gonna be using this. I'm gonna start off with my more cream based one. So I'm gonna be taking this ColourPop Cheek Shocker in the shade Guilty Pleasure. Marixa also got me this for my birthday, so thank you again, Marixa. And I'm taking this little fan brush and just kind of putting it right here. I'm using my little Ofra Trio. I'm gonna take this one and put it over that one, because I'm trying to be a great big shining star. So Harry Styles is so good and I love him so much, and he is literally a baby, so period. But right now I'm using this NYX like lip liner, and it's in the shade Natural. So yeah, now that that's on, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my MAC lipstick, and it's in the shade Velvet Teddy. So I'm just gonna be putting that on. So now that my makeup's done, I'm going to be putting on my setting spray, and this is the Urban Decay All Nighter one. And then sometimes when I'm waiting for this to dry, I'll take like a palette or something, and you go like this. So yeah, that's the it. Okay, Lauren. So this is the end of my Saddie to Baddie tutorial. Hopefully I look like a baddie to you now. But if I don't, it's okay, because I feel like one, so it doesn't matter if I look like one to you or not. I feel like I'm whispering right now. That's just, I feel like someone's listening to me outside my door right now, so. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow my socials. My Instagram is @LaurenEmilyCompton. And then, yeah. And then don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video. That's all for now. Have a lovely night, day, or whatever time it is for you. And, okay, bye. Wait, do I even look good right now? Okay, bye.